Hey man, say man, it's your brother, none other than Brother Shaw. And I'm back with another episode, Black Dallas Podcast. The last one was cool. This one is gonna be a little cooler. We coming with even more herbs, even more facts, even more cultural perspective for our community. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, sticking with us, and pushing the movement. It's your brother, Brother Shaw, with the Black Dallas Podcast. Yiddy! Hey man, say man, it's your brother, none other than Brother Shaw, owner of the Alkaline Hour, and I'm back, and I'm back with another episode. The last one was cool, but this one gonna get a little cooler. And I appreciate y'all for sticking with us for more herbs, more facts, more cultural perspective for our community with the Black Dallas Podcast. Stick around. Let's get educated. Let's share this. And oh yeah, get your notepads because you know we finna learn something today. Hey now, say now. Now you know this portion of my podcast is dedicated for the ladies. Last time we talked about dog blood. This time we're talking about slippery elm. What you know about that? This is one you definitely gonna want to share in the group chat. Slippery elm is a mucilaginous herb or a demulcent. Long story short, what this means, baby, is this is going to help with the mucous membrane. It's going to keep things soothed, moist, and real slippery, okay? So not only is it going to help, soothe the throat. You got sore throats, cold, just you it's just a cold day. It's going to help soothe you in that area. Also, it's going to help soothe the gut. I'm talking about IBS, gastritis, colitis, even IBS, if I didn't already say that, acid reflux, you dig? This is going to help with a lot of issues. But you know what else slippery elm gonna do, baby? Slippery elm gonna keep that elm slippery. You know what I'm saying? So definitely keep this in your toolbox, in your tool shed, if you trying to excite things up in a natural way. Slippery elm is something that we carry at the Alkaline Hour, 4414 South Marsalis Avenue. Tell your people, your homegirls, grantee, just your circle, and keep it in your medicine cabinet too, baby. You definitely not gonna miss one of the benefits of slippery elm. Hey now, say now. We cannot forget the fellas. Fellas, this is one you definitely gonna want to mention in your man's group. And if you ain't got a man's group, you're definitely gonna want to mention this to the man in your life. Cat's claw, cat's claw, cat's claw. This is a herb not only for the man, but definitely for the fellas. Why? It's going to keep you young. It's high in antioxidants, high in anti-inflammatory properties, all right? Joint pain. It's going to help with those issues. It's going to help keep your skin popping and keep you together so you can get them ladies in your life what they need. It's also going to help with prostate health, brother. Prostate health, you know what I'm saying? So this is a herb that I want to mention, man. Don't be scared, man, to go down there to them doctors just to see where you're at in life, man. Don't be scared to go down there and let somebody give you a second opinion of where you're at in your life. But wherever you're at, I think cat's claw is something that's really going to speak to you in terms of prostate issues. You know what I mean? Inflammatory. It's also a herb that helps with viruses. It's a herb that's been studied to help with various viruses such as herpes. So I definitely want y'all to take that serious and look that up, because it's a herb that is very powerful, potent, and multifaceted that I really don't think that they want y'all to know about. See, I actually had a personal experience. See, it hits different when you sell herbs, but I was actually in Belize one time, and I seen a guy on the side of the road just picking out a herb on the side of the street on his motorcycle. And I got off of my go-kart and I questioned him. I say, what are you doing? What are you getting? And he said, uno de gato. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking Spanish, and I could kind of go with him, but he was picking it out the side of the road in Belize. He was saying it also helps with bloating. You know what I'm saying? It also helps with issues of the gut. You know, this is a multifaceted herb. You know what I'm saying? And it grows naturally in tropical, regions. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that we're bringing straight to Oak Cliff, straight to Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? That you can interface with, whether if it's the bark, the powder. You know what I'm saying? Definitely spin the block, fellas, and mention this to the people in your life if you want them to receive those benefits as well. Product of the week. Our product of the week. Y'all ready for it? Soursop tea. Y'all should have already known what this product of the week was. Man, soursop tea, it's a very potent, very powerful, very popular tea at the Alkaline Hour. Not only is it going to help address issues like cancer, diabetes, but it's also very multifaceted. I'm going to mention some other benefits that you may or may not know about soursop. It's also an anti-parasitic. It helps not only with inflammation, but it also helps with gut health. You know what I'm saying? Digestive health. A lot of us are, plagued with issues of digestion because we be trying to eat whatever and however we want to, whenever we want to. We know we can't even be doing that, but we do it anyway. Now, soursop is also going to help you with sleep. Sometimes it responds differently to people. It don't really make me sleepy, but I know other people, customers, you know what I'm saying, that it really, could help him really get relaxed, calm, and, what I'm saying, sleepy. So, be mindful. Soursop is also a herb that you don't need to take every day, or you don't really want to take every day. You want to skip days, because it can be, just, not the best for you, to take every day. So skip days on soursop. Soursop is also going to help with wound healing. You know what I'm saying? Soursop is also a herb that helps with blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Soursop is also a herb that helps with, just mental health and well-being, overall well-being, and, because it's very nutritious, So this is a very multifaceted tea, but our soursop tea is made with soursop leaves, hibiscus, and Damiana. We also add spring water and agave. However, we do use hibiscus and Damiana, which helps with that calming effect. Also help, boost the blood pressure effects and, give an iron boost as well. You know what I'm saying? So definitely consider getting soursop tea this week, because we're giving half off gallons that week. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't even have said that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all finna come up there and buy us out. However, I love y'all that much, and I really want y'all to get on soursop tea. So as for the discount, when you go to the Alkaline Hour and get our product of the week. On Black Dallas, we have to talk about the cultural perspective. We have to address issues in our community head on, face to face. We got to look the issue in the eye. And the issue I want to stare down today is why ain't there any health stores or health food stores in our community in Dallas, in Oak Cliff? Now, we do have Ann's Health Food Store, and shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They've been around for a very long time. That was one of the first health stores I went to. I actually grew up in that neighborhood, Wynwood, at the community where it's at. You know what I'm saying? However, it's not a large concept. You know what I'm saying? It's not a large model. This still is largely, from what I understand, largely family owned still. You know what I'm saying? It's not a major, situation, and it just begs the question: why is there only? It seems like they only want us to eat dinner out of the convenience store. I know a lot of people that get their nourishment from the gas station, from the corner store. You know what I'm saying? They eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner sometimes from 7-Eleven, from Texaco. You understand me? From Chevron. You dig what I'm saying to you? Or Family Dollar and Dollar General from the dollar stores. And I don't think that's right. We also have like Wincos and Fiestas and just low grade, low quality stores. Even they say, well, what about Devontae? Y'all have a HEB. Y'all have a HEB right off of Wheatland and 67. Well, I say, God damn it, no, we don't. We have a Joe V's, and Joe V's, is not a Central Market, which is under the HEB umbrella. It is not nowhere near the same quality. Joe V's is a lackluster store. This is the same quality as the Savior More on Bonneview and Simpson Stewart. You see what I'm saying right there in Highland Hills? It is lackluster. The produce is spoiled. The meat is spoiled. It's various colors, and people in the community that depend on it, they rant about it all the time. However, their voices is not heard because some people, such as our city council leaders, people that ushered this in, they got their bones off of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it just begs the question: why don't we have a Central Market quality stores in Oak Cliff, in the southern sector? Are y'all saying our communities aren't good enough? Are you saying we don't deserve quality groceries? Are you saying that we don't deserve, the most quality, optimal farm fresh foods and vegetables? Because we do, and we have the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, a lot of these companies have what they call a market value analysis, where they look up the most profitable neighborhoods and corners to erect their stores, but, I would say, to hell with that. Our people are going to spend, but y'all just don't want the demographic, and that's just like a corporate excuse. I know I've ran for city council for multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Every cycle since 2019, I know what they do down there. And it really comes to a political decision to say, they've even promised us Kroger's. Which we don't need a Kroger's. We need higher quality stores, you know what I'm saying? But they make these promises to our community time and time again, and we need to raise hell to say we need a quality store. And I'm going to even go to say a further step beyond that. We still need to fight on every fight that we can. We still going to fight there, but we need to also go back and take it back to feeding ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Even back then, our people had it right. Fannie Lou Hamer had a farm where they were feeding the people. You know what I'm saying? Where even black celebrities were financing and funding and donating. That's what they did back then. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that no more. They don't finance and donate to the community in the struggle no more. However, we figured it out back then that we need to control our food distribution, what we create and put in our people's mouth, because even if they do cut off the food stamps and play with us and take it back or whatever they do, they will not be able to play with us and shape our destiny by only allowing foods that are genetically modified or boxed or traveled into our community with a truck. You understand me? To have a determining factor on our longevity. You see what I'm saying? In our output, in our quality of life, because you gotta really understand there is a correlation between what you put in your body and what you get out of your body. You dig? So we definitely want to be cognizant and fight, for quality health stores in our community, and not just accept what they give us, but we also want to be cognizant to say, if they're not going to give us these things, we're going to go a step further and take it back old school and grow our own food. Hey, so I'm glad y'all tuned in for my second episode with the Black Dallas podcast with Brother Schultz. And we're going to stick around for many more. I want y'all to join the conversation join the Facebook group Black Dallas, and join the Instagram, and let us know what y'all want us to talk about in these conversations. What do y'all want to hear in episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, right? So definitely join the conversation there. And if you want to email us, holler at us, blackdallas214@gmail.com, and we're going to keep it well in our community. Tap in now. Love you.